Welcome, and thanks for tuning into this week's edition of Showtime Sports. I'm Emmet Wyman, and today we will be discussing why KD heading to Golden State isn't the great move for the Warriors that most people think it is, and later we will discuss the NFL's pathetic drug policy. First, we'll talk about why Tom Brady deciding to serve his 4-game suspension should not harm the Pats' Super Bowl chances. Last week, Tom Brady decided he will no longer proceed with the legal process of Deflategate, and he is going to accept his 4-game suspension. This means that 2014 second-round draft pick Jimmy Garoppolo will take the reins as starting quarterback for the Patriots. Garoppolo has never started a regular season game. In September, the Patriots will play the Cardinals, Dolphins, Texans, and Bills, 2 playoff teams and 2 mediocre teams. In 2014, the Pats were 2-2 after the first month of football, and then they went on to win the Lombardi Trophy. Why couldn't they do that again? The New York Giants were in action this afternoon versus the undefeated Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton in the shotgun calling out a play near the end of the first half. Ready? And there he hits Devin Funchess for the touchdown off a slot route. Odell and Rashad Jennings not looking happy. Then, in the third quarter, back in the shotgun, hits Ted Ginn off a screen and he waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers as they go up 28 points. Newton hitting a dab just for MetLife Stadium. In this game, Odell Beckham and Josh Norman were very violent and aggressive toward each other. As you see Beckham there with the cheap shot to Norman's head, he will end up being suspended the next game due to that. Multiple flags were also thrown during this game. As you see Eli with the halfback draw to Rashad Jennings, and he breaks a few tackles, and he's into the end zone. He cuts the lead down to 2 possessions, and the Giants are back into this game as he bows down to MetLife. And then Eli back in the shotgun, dunks it off to Shane Vereen, and he's into the end zone. Cuts it to a 1-possession game. Giants are right back in. 4th and 5, 2 minutes to go. Beckham over Norman. Touchdown. Game is tied. Norman wanted a flag, but he's not getting it. Beckham does his AI. Eli is pumped. Everyone in MetLife is on their feet. Beckham is even on his feet on the bench. Everyone is ready to go, but Cam Newton's like, you know what? I got something in the tank. He's got it back in the shotgun. He's rolling out to the right. Rolling, he's going to shake Wani Unga, and he's going to bake as he gets slides for the first down, and that is going to pretty much do it. That's going to set up Graham Cano for the 43-yard field goal attempt, and he splits it right through the uprights. After that, there's a flag on the play, but that doesn't matter. The Panthers are going to go on to win 38-35 and remain undefeated and top in the NFL. On July 4th, Kevin Durant set off some fireworks of his own on social media by announcing he will be headed to the Golden State Warriors. Bringing in Durant was a splashy move, but not an addition that makes him a lock for a championship next season. To free up cap space, the Warriors did not bother re-signing Harrison Barnes and lost key role players in Festus Ezeli, Leonardo Barbosa, Andrew Bogut, and Maurice Spates. Superstars' depth is cool. The depth of a team is vital throughout the whole season if you want to win a championship in any team sport. The Warriors were in action in Oakland versus LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. LeBron trying to bring the title back to his home state of Ohio. As you see, Kyrie Irving in the third quarter drives in with the left and the foul, picks it up, but Sean Livingston responds later with the stuff, and Oracle Arena is on his feet, but this was the dagger. Kyrie Irving with the 3 over Steph Curry is going to make him go up by 3 points. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to take this one as time expires. And LeBron James wins his first NBA championship in his home state, Ohio. The first championship for the city of Cleveland in the past 50 years. The final score, 93-89 Cavs. Some other action around the NFL as the Arizona Cardinals go to Lambeau and beat the Green Bay Packers 38-24 as Carson Palmer throws for 3 touchdown passes. Larry Fitzgerald catches 2 of them. Eagles and Redskins 2013. Kirk Cousins, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. I doubt he likes that. In the AFC, the Colts take a 23-17 win over the Broncos as Peyton Manning has a late interception in the final drive of the game, and the Patriots take a 31-21 victory over the Steelers as Tom Brady has 4 touchdown passes and Rob Gronkowski snags 2 of them. The New York Mets were in action last night playing the second game of 3-game series with the Chicago Cubs. Corey Berberian is outside of Citi Field with an update. Corey?
Thank you. The Mets held on to beat the Cubs on Tuesday night, The pitching matchup between Jake Arrieta and Noah Syndergaard did not disappoint. Jake Arrieta, 7 innings, 1 earned run. Syndergaard, 5 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. The Mets brought a 2-1 lead into the 9th inning, where Juris Familia got out of a bases-loaded nobody-out jam to record save number 33 on the season. The Mets play the Cubs at 2:20 today. Back to you.
Thank you, Corey. We can all assume many players in the NFL smoke weed or do other recreational drugs. The fact that the NFL is punishing players for testing positive for marijuana is completely ridiculous. The NFL's drug policy wiped out an up-and-coming star in the league, Josh Gordon. Yeah, you remember Josh Gordon? People might actually watch the Cleveland Browns if he was still in the league. But the most ridiculous part about the whole policy is in the time frame which they test the players. According to the league's drug policy, players are tested from April 20th, that's a coincidence, to August 9th. Players who are not in any type of program are tested once, and if they pass, they aren't tested again for another year. Which means they can smoke away. Players who are in a substance abuse program are tested frequently. Once those players pass an excessive amount of tests, they are released and can smoke for the next 9 or so months until a test rolls around again. Only the dummies get caught. But what is the point of punishing them when a lot of players do it anyway? My question to you, Commissioner Goodell, do you have the guts to abolish the marijuana ban? All right, that's it for today's show. Make sure you tune in the same time for next week's edition of Showtime Sports. Stay tuned for the Yankees pregame coverage coming up next. I'm Emmet Wyman. Good night, everyone.